Welcome to the My Daily Choice system review. We're going to take a look at why the My Daily Choice online system works so well and kind of explain a few things about it, like the concept behind it, the idea, give you kind of a reflection of why it is that the system can bring in so many people without you having to do much of the work, and in some cases do no work at all. So that's what we're going to look at video, and let's hope you get what you're looking for. So first I want to mention why use an online system, because some people say, well, systems don't work. I've heard people say that, but the truth is systems do work if you work them, and some work better than others. A lot of it is people believe systems do the job, but they're not there to do the job. They're there to improve the results of you doing the job. So with My Daily Choice, if you can just get people to watch the video, it does the rest of the work. So you can't say the system doesn't work if you're not getting enough people in there to kind of get an idea of what percentages it will convert. And of course, the quality of the people coming in, the quality of the leads play a part too. So online systems do work, and I have found that My Daily Choice is the best for any network marketing company I've been in. And to be honest, it's the main reason I joined this company. And I joined them back before they got big, before Hempworx left and some sprays, but their system was so impressive, I knew it was going to go big. So I joined. Imagine that. So let's get into it. The process. This is how it works, and this is why it works. First thing is a prospect visits the landing page. However, they saw a link on Facebook, they read a blog, whatever it is, they visit. Then they put their information in to get information that they just discovered. So they put in their name and their email, and their phone number is optional. And I get about 50% with phone numbers. So I'm not getting too bad of lead generation, and I have ways to intensify, or should I say increase, the amount of phone numbers I should expect. But that's not always the case. If it all depends on how you're promoting the system, will determine how many people leave numbers, etc., like that. But either way, they give you their information, and name and email is all you need for the system to do its job. But as soon as they opt in, they watch the video, but they're placed in the success line. It's like they just joined the team. Even though they're taking a free tour, they're getting to look around, they're getting to see the products, they're getting to see the plans, all the information they could possibly imagine. And while they're on the team for free, we're popping up in this prospect's downline. Some of them are upgrading to become affiliates, and they're like, wow, I've never had a business where people are actually joining, and I could get paid off these people joining. You see, this is where it's getting good. This is when the system works. So more and more people begin to join, and the prospects begin to get email drips. They go and check their email, and it's letting him or her know that their team is growing. What's really happening that week? Are there more pre-enrollees? How many affiliates are joining? All that stuff. So they're getting to see the magic of the system work while being part of the team. And it's important to make them part of the team, but ineligible to receive commissions, because the prospect has until midnight on Thursday, whichever, doesn't matter. Thursday, always, every Thursday at midnight's the deadline. If you've ever used deadlines, they work super well. They're really, really good at increasing sales and revenue. Now they have till midnight to upgrade, or they lose all the affiliates who had joined that week. So if you are the prospect, you're in the success line, and let's just say it's 2 or 3 affiliates that join that week. You're going to look at it as in, well, if I can get started by midnight, I'm going to start off, on midnight on Thursday, I'm going to start off with 3 people in my team generating volume for my business. And yes, even though you didn't bring those 3 people, you can get money from their volume. So it gives a reason, a sense of urgency, a fear of loss if they don't sign up by Thursday at midnight. Now, let's say they're not able to, and they're able to join the following Friday, the next day. Well, yes, they're not going to have those affiliates that joined the week before, because those affiliates went above them. And now those affiliates, for taking action quicker, will benefit from that prospect's order. The prospect has no one under them at the time, but over time, the next week and the week on and the week on after that, their team begins to build. And so it's really, if you don't get in by Thursday, you're not out of the game. You just lose what happened that week, and you don't want to lose somebody who could be a big player. And the more people that are joining, eventually you get to your big players. So you want to capture as much as possible, and don't let, if you in that week, you want to get in as quick as possible to keep losing more. Of course, everyone above you has to put at least one person in your team. So, having a lot of people above you too helps. So get in as soon as possible. But that's the process, and that's why it works so well, because most people in network marketing, they're not used to business and then having 3 or 4 people in their team right off the bat, and then the next week more and more. And if you were only able to get one person a week into the system as a pre-enrollee, and then I do like 50 people a day, your prospect each week, the one that you bring in, they are seeing the 50, 60 people in the line, and any affiliates that join, they have the opportunity to benefit off those. So it helps your prospects that you bring in to convert them. So having a strong upline, and we're going to get into that here in a minute. If you've got a strong upline like my team, then you don't have to do all the heavy lifting. All these affiliates are joining, helping influence your prospects to join. So really look for a strong team. I really don't know. I know our team's strong, and joining through this video will guarantee you a strong team. But if you're already in my daily choice, watching this video because you're thinking about joining, maybe you read something online, however, and I wouldn't gamble. I just joined through here because for a fact you're going to get the goods. It ain't always the case, to be honest. It's not always the case, and I don't know who's doing good and who isn't unless they're in my team. All right, now this is why you want a strong sponsor and a strong team, and it's a benefit. Now, disclaimer: you don't need one to max out the comp plan. You don't, but having one makes it much easier. That's why you want to consider it. So let's start with you. You just joined. And let's say I bring in Bob the next day, and then the day after that, I bring in Sam. See, these people, I may be bringing these people in, but you are getting them in your team. Their volume is going to you. If it's a small order, it goes to you. If it's a huge order, it goes to you. And then, the next week, you bring in Mary. She's your personal sponsor. So you got one on your right leg. You need one on your left and your right. And that's all you need, really. If your left or pay leg guy goes big. But anyway, and then a couple of days later, Bob and Sam bring in their mother and their brother or whatever. And now you got this team growing. You only brought in one, but because you have a strong sponsor and team, your growth over on business. And this is the hardest part, because you have to build two legs, a power and a pay leg. So since your power leg, in this case the right leg, is blowing up, well, from now on you just put people on one side. And that's all you got to do. And if Sue brings in her brother, you're going to be paid off Sue and her affiliate, and then because your big leg is your power leg, and your smaller leg or smaller team is your pay team. So you're really based off the small team. And if you don't have a strong sponsor, you have to build both the big one and the little one. With a strong sponsor, the hardest part, the big team, is taking care for you, so you can focus on just one team and you can get it as big as possible. The perfect way would have them dead even. Then you'd be making basically the most possible money out of your comp plan. But so you don't have a strong sponsor, you have to do this all by yourself. So I really, advise you to get a strong sponsor, somebody who can put a lot of people in on one side of your team. And like I said, the only place I know for a fact that could happen is here. But if you know someone that's friends with them, yeah, I would just work with somebody however you want to do it. But anyway, it's really important to find a strong sponsor and team. So guys, here's some of the landing pages I mentioned earlier about getting opt-ins, and this is why they work so well. The CEO, Josh, is a network marketer himself, so he kind of knows marketing. This is the only company that actually understands marketing. Every other company I've been into, they understand product. And, I build a good product, you figure out how to market it. Well, in My Daily Choice, they're all about building the best products, of course, but they also know marketing. So they can help their affiliates make more money. And by giving them pages, generic pages. Look at this, the one with the marijuana leaves. The cannabis CBD industry right now is exploding. And right now is the time to get into it. And look at that. I mean, it's just generic. They fill out that form and they're in the success line. Here's another one. What are the 3 things you need to succeed in a home-based business? That one there has converted me several leads. Here's one with a hot sports car, your dream lifestyle. Another one where it's just a video of how a grocery bagger went successful entrepreneur, which is our CEO. So these landing pages, these generic ones, convert so good. You would be very amazed. Most companies own a website where when the person goes to the site, they know the company name, they get all the company information, the products, and those pages do not generate leads. They don't. These pages do, because these pages don't tell anything other than a little bit, as in, like this one on the left, they don't talk about Hempworx and My Daily Choice and all that. They talk about, would you like to cash in on the hemp industry, make money with hemp? That's all a person would see and know. So they're going to fill out the form to find out, yeah, how do I do that? Now, any other company would go straight in there and say, look, we're a network marketing company in the hemp industry, and our name is this and that. And people, they look at it, and if they are interested, you would never know. You wouldn't have a way to, follow up with them. At least with My Daily Choice, you have a way, and the system will follow up and close the sale for you. So it's just so much. It's the best network marketing company this day that I've ever been in it. So if you want to get on the team and join our team and start earning some money with us, all you got to do is click the link below in the description. If you're seeing this on an article or a blog somewhere, just double tap the video or whatever, go to YouTube, and then you can access the link if you're watching the video on YouTube. You're going to get into the success line. So yeah, you're going to go fill out the form, join the success line, let all those other people know you're there. Okay, and then pick the package that you want. You don't have to get CBD. I mean, we got travel packages, we got all those cool sprays. Get something you'd like to try. and consider, you know, the level. If you're doing this to be, you know, you want to be a powerhouse affiliate, get the, you know, the package that would make the kind of money you want. Upgrade quickly as soon as possible. You want to upgrade instantly if all be. And then, of course, everybody in the success line is going to know, hey, you're serious. And they're going to have till Thursday at midnight to get serious with you, or you're going above them. You know, that's how it works. You know, you can see that power there. Be sure to set up an auto ship. You know, if you're just testing the waters, like, you know, like, I don't know if I want to do it, but I first want to see how it goes. I mean, to be honest with you, usually that's a bad mindset to have. If you're going to so-called test the waters, make a decision. You're either going to go in hard, all at it, or you're not. But let's just say you want to give it a shot, you know, and you're not for certain if you can stay for so long. Be sure to set up the auto ship anyway, because what will happen if you don't, and you start getting all this volume that I'm bringing in and everybody else is bringing in, and you miss that auto ship, the next month's date, then you get soft. You know, you don't want to go in, you don't want to be inactive, because as the volume is starting to build, you're not getting any of it because you're not active. So set up the auto shipment, and if you did later down the road change your mind a few months down the road, you can cancel it, you know. But it's best to have it in there so you never miss out on any volume whatsoever. So guys, hopefully this explained how the system works, why it works, why it's important to have a strong team, and get the idea of how great MDC's My Daily Choice and Hempworx marketing system is. So guys, we'll catch you on the next video.